Here are a few fun facts about Vince Lombardi. He signed on as a coach with the Packers in 1959. He was known for demanding dedication from his players. Lombardi won 5 NFL championships, including Super Bowls 1 and 2 during his time with the Packers. And Emily Deem has more on Lombardi's 100th birthday.
Hey, good morning. Legendary coach Vince Lombardi can be felt throughout Titletown, especially at Lambeau Field and in the Packers Hall of Fame where we are this morning. Pictures are just plastered on the wall. History is out here. But when you think of Vince Lombardi, you might think of the Ice Bowl. And we are going over here to meet up with Tom Pigeon. He gives tours out here at Lambeau Field. And Tom was actually at the Ice Bowl himself, and you remember this distinct play that is set up here at the Packers Hall of Fame. Why don't you tell us about this portion, Tom?
Yeah, this was a culmination of probably everything that Vince Lombardi stood for with the Green Bay Packers. They were down on the 1-yard line going for a touchdown that would give them their 3rd consecutive championship. And that had only been accomplished once before in the history of the NFL by the Packers in 1929, 30, and 31 under Curly Lambeau. And they had not been able to move the ball in the whole second half. The Cowboys had taken the lead 17-14 on the first play of the 4th quarter. And the Packers came out with about 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the game. And Bart Starr, the quarterback, just looked at all the guys in the huddle. He said he never said a thing. He looked in their eyes and he said, "We just decided we have to do this." And drove down the field, and this is the play that won the game. Bart snuck over on a 1-yard quarterback sneak with 13 seconds left, beat the Cowboys 21-17, gave us our 3rd consecutive championship.
And like I said, you were there, and you were going to snap a picture at that moment, but you were a little superstitious?
At the time, yeah, I thought if I snapped the picture where I'm sitting, he might not score. I was superstitious, and I didn't, and I thought, boy, did I screw up. I would have had a nice shot because I sit right in the corner there. But then I think back, you know what, it worked. He scored. But I tell people all the time on the tours that that game was 45 years ago, this past New Year's Eve, and I was at the game. And then I'll tell people, you know what happened about a month ago, and they'll look quizzically, and so what? I said, I finally thought out. Sure.
You got to have some fun with it, right? Because it was a cold, cold game. But you actually have met Lombardi because you interviewed for a job here years ago. What kind of man was he?
Vince Lombardi was intimidating, and he was, you know, powerful. He took care of all the small details in the organization. Yeah, I got interviewed for a job in the ticket office. I never got the job, but here I am today, so it worked out. But quite an iconic figure is Vince Lombardi. ESPN just had a show that they did with rating the top 20 coaches in the history of the NFL, and of course Vince Lombardi won, which we should have, because winning 5 championships here in a 7-year stretch, that's pretty amazing. That probably is never going to happen again.
And to have his history, his legend live on, what does that mean not only for the Packers organization, but the community out here?
Exactly. I mean, people can identify with the Green Bay Packers, and so much of that is related to Vince Lombardi, what he did when he came here. And not only for football, but just about a way of life. He taught discipline. He taught loyalty, perseverance, not giving up, teamwork, all those you know, very important traits in life, something that he taught to his players and to his team, and that's why they were successful.
Well, Tom, thank you so much for being with us this morning. I know we're all saying a very happy birthday to him, 100th birthday today. We'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Emily. We're celebrating Vince Lombardi's birthday, too. Fox 11 will rebroadcast the documentary God, Family, and the Green Bay Packers. You can see it tonight at 10, right after Fox 11 News at 9.